So, hello and welcome everybody to yet another live stream. 5 minutes early today, but yeah, wanna get my levels for the day and stuff like this. So I'm glad I got to sit down a little bit earlier today. So what are we looking here for the downside? So So for the downside, let's say what's interesting here. On the hourly, we had this bounce off here. No, it's not. Maybe here, maybe around here. That's just a small level though, not a big one. So if we go further, we have this low volume node at 25, which was also a retracement here. If we go up, obviously around 50 is interesting. Here is interesting. Then I do think we have him. If we look on the no, it's tall or spy. We do have on the S&P an unfilled gap here. We do have an unfilled gap here. So this would be to look on the futures market. So around here we do have an unfilled gap. Might also be interesting. Then here we have some $4,100 was not that big of a deal actually. It's more like, I'd say here's another stop. The high node here, low node here. If we break this, we probably trade on down here. I don't think we're in for that much, but better have more on the chart than less. So we had yesterday's open was here at around 55. Also like to mark 55s here. $55 is also kind of interesting for me, to be honest, because at open price at 55, come back to 55, reject it back again. Then yesterday's close was here at 50, yeah, pretty much 50. We do have this line here. Maybe put it up to 50. So we do have a low node here. So 40 is also, we fell through, fell through again. Now we're consolidating here, a small breakdown, coming up again since London. So here basically London opened. Since London we've just sold off. Now we're like consolidating into the US Open. Yeah. It's that's like what I'd say for today. That's interesting. But yeah. Like I always do say, I don't really pay that much attention to. I wanna. So I don't really put that much emphasis or attention. Let's call it attention to the levels. So I do like to see those levels just as an rough indicator where we might want to go and stuff like this. But I'm not just hitting my levels just because they're there, for example. So now everything is nice and sound. Or not. So now here we're good. I'm gonna bring this up a little bit further here in OBS as well. So I'm gonna move my camera up a bit here. So then I'm gonna move my running panel up here so you guys can see this. Now I have my levels here. So now everything is set up nicely. We do have 12 more minutes till the open. 12 more minutes till the opening bell hits. Okay. So we do have 11 more minutes till the open. So still some time till the market opens. So drinking a bit of water to stay hydrated. I do not like taking trades right when you open right away. Well, rarely do unless it's very obvious. Since we have the CPI tomorrow, I do think we're in for a choppy day. It would make sense. But then again, like, we don't know. We can't predict it. And since everybody's thinking probably choppy today, I'd say it's even more likely that we don't chop and just trend. But it is what it is. We will see. Try to figure it out and just trade accordingly. I do have 40 here. I'm gonna mark here some stuff as well, but 50 was also like, and maybe here, not just to keep it, to be aware. So these are not levels I'm looking for, particularly for trades or something like this. But I just want to be aware if we're hitting into like what I am consider a little bit of more important or bigger levels. I want to know that, that's why I like having them on the chart. But I'm pretty much only scalping order flow and the correlation from. So here you see the big buyers, okay, so institutional buyers, which are 50 lots upwards, okay, because small traders can't throw in their 50 lots. For example, now we have seen a 50 lots sell order, okay, in the 36s. Here is 10 lot upwards, so this is my mid-size tape. And this is just every order, so I can see here I don't really look per se at the numbers. I just look at the speed the orders coming in at, okay. But so here on the speed the tape is moving. So for example, now we have some big sellers again, already immediately hit back at 36s. So I'm gonna try to figure out some inverse correlations from smaller players to bigger players, okay? So because the bigger players are usually less often wrong than the smaller players, and then try to combine with with these bell curves, also these value areas, okay? Try to hit the bottom of a value area back to have the volume pull it back in or to the top of the range, okay? These are pretty much ranges, and yeah. So I try to hit on those ranges, have them pull back into the middle at least, maybe see it push through and then enter on top of a range. But that's why I'm only also trading after the US Open, because this range is just too small to trade for me. And I'm in and out of the trades pretty fast, so I usually, on average, I hold my trades for like 40 or 50 seconds. So I'm entering, just looking for a flush in my direction and just exiting it on the flush. Yesterday I had someone in the stream who was saying, yeah, but you don't get big winners then and blah blah blah. But with my trading style, I don't care about big winners, okay? Big winners are just making me FOMO, just not good for me mentally to have those huge swinging P&Ls, and then I felt like I missed out on big moves and stuff like this. So I much rather just take out a couple $100 a day consistently with small scalps. It's a lot better for my mental energy when it comes to trading. So we do see it fight for 36s. I do think no matter in which direction we see even more big players sell here. And when you see, for example, like here, big players hitting into the bottom of a range, so like right now we saw people hit at 45.75, so okay, this usually means the range is breaking, because those big sellers are not hitting with this size market orders on the bottom of a range if they don't want to push price further down, let's say like this, okay. So they're willing to have some more limit absorption earlier in case we tick above. So that's exactly what I mean here. They hit here, okay. So you saw also some limit absorption here at the same price, okay. We're probably gonna get a snap down here. If we would be after the open and we would be playing bigger ranges already, that would be a trade I might be interested in to short here, okay. We do see some buying, but it's only small players, okay. There's no big guys are buying here. So for me, this still indicates that we're in for another leg down, okay. Would also make sense in case we wanna go up today. The overnight low is so close, okay. So just to grab the stops from the overnight low and the liquidity, it would make sense on the open to just push down to 30 and then return if we wanna go up, but who knows. Right now it's really looking like short to me, you know, we have big volume sellers hit here. So we do look like we wanna go lower, okay. Some mid-size buying here. Just not enough. Most buying is retail, is 1, 2, 3 lots, okay. Most buying. Now we've seen the first bigger buyers here, 76s. We have 2 minutes till the open, so let's see. Now we do see some pulling here. The bid, the offer is still strong here, but now the bid is also stepping up. Now you see some. The bid is getting a lot stronger, and we don't see any big sellers hitting the bid. Okay, even though the bid is strong here, now we've seen some, but mid-size is buying. Again, good buying here, but everything got taken. So we do have a strong passive selling here. Again, big size buying here, 35.50s, but they can't get it up. We're opening in 30 seconds. They do really want to push it down, so like, yeah, it seems to me the sellers really want to grab this liquidity down there. Okay, maybe get the overnight low in, grab those stop losses, but now we see more big buying on this tape. Now we open. Sellers hitting pretty aggressively, but they can't get it down. We don't see any big sellers hit here really. Now the first big seller hit. We don't really. The bigger players are pretty much buying for now. Lots of aggressive buying here from bigger players, but we have a very strong limit offer. We did grab the overnight liquidity.
Order submitted.
I'm long in this here. Lots of absorption here.
Order filled.
Okay, starting the day out with a full stop loss. Ain't good. But what do you want to do? For me, it was still a good entry. Would have taken this trade again. So we are pushing down the limit. Buying is strong, okay, but the bigger players are just buying for me. So for me, this indicates that we want to hold here. We do not see really much big players selling. I don't know why my P&L is not updating though. We have a very strong offer though, so like the offer is very strong today. I'm gonna be a little bit more patient with my second entry here. We see even some more big buying. While the offer is just running this down. More big buying here. Now the bid is getting strong as well here.
Order submitted.
Now I see the bid getting strong as well. Because we do have strong active buying all the time. Now for the first time we also do see a strong bid here. So I do think we're in for a little bit of a reversal here. Let's see how far we can go though. Can we get a feel on this?
Filled.
Yes, nice. Okay, good. But somehow I don't know why. Ah, here it is. Okay. Okay, I don't know why my thing wasn't showing. Okay, no. So now we pretty much back to break even for today. This could now either be the right side of the V or like just a pullback. No, it depends. But we still see a strong bid. So in my opinion, this is more the right side of a V now. Especially if we can clear the 35s. And in case we can clear the 35s, I'm bullish again. Now we do see some bigger sellers stepping up again. So it could also be a pullback as well. We do see the bid getting weaker again as well. But we're kind of running out of sellers here.
Order
I'm long in
submitted.
this. I do want to see it break out now.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Now I'm out. I see too much big sellers here as well. So 8 commissions on that one, but could still be going higher. Seems like we can't break the 40, 35, 34s here. So 35 still holding strong. This low node here is holding strong still. And we also have seen some bigger sellers in the middle. So we're probably going at least to test the lows again. Look also here on the chart. I do think we're gonna test the lows again. Yeah, but we do see big buyers. We do have very big buyers here in the lows. But the offer is just absorbing them. So offer is really stepping up now. We skipped here, made it by 0. The bid is super strong down here. Sellers are relentless though. Sellers are really blasting. But the bid is strong, like the bid is so strong here in the 32s. Now it gets broken. They broke 32 bid, which was strong. Do we see some follow through or trade back above 32s? Seems strong to me. Trying to get a fill here. I do think we're... So 32 held very strong here. If we break 32, I'm out. And I'm trying to get out the break even. Sellers are relentless here, but the bid is just very strong now finally. And we do also have aggressive buying here as well. Now we're kind of running out of aggressive buyers here. starting to dislike this trade. No, this was the last chance for me for 32.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
I'm hot here. Could have maybe held it as well, but I actually could have held it. But yeah, would have hit target here, but I don't know. I will probably breaking this. We have a lot of sellers stuck here. So I do think we're gonna break the 35s now. Yeah. Ah, my bad. I was bad. Should have. Anyway, could have, should have, would have. Okay, now we're really pushing up higher. Still going higher here. This was just on low volume though, this falling. I could expect a pullback here to 35s maybe. Here 36s. Gonna start buying again, but I do also want to see a good bid here.
Order submitted.
Oh,
Order submitted.
I still like this. I like this trade as long as we don't break 35s here. In case we do break 35s, I'm trying to get out as close to break even as possible. But pretty much 35s is where I'm wrong on this trade. I still want to hold this because I see mostly, as I don't see any big sellers hit here. So for me, it's still valid to hold this trade here. nice.
Order submit. Order canceled.
Good. Nice. Well, probably gonna go higher, but I like this for now. Good, exited here. Could also be like a double top here, and we popped and stalled, so I was pretty much on this trade. Now the question is, can we hold 35s here? In case we can't, we probably gonna go lower here, back to the bottom. But it does seem like we wanna hold it here. You could also see this like as a double top here, basically, okay. Now we fall back in. So I'm not sure right now, to be honest. So let's see how this plays out. 35 is like the point of interest right now. So if we fall below 35s, we're probably gonna test the lows again. If we hold above 35s, we might go higher for now. So 35 is like here the level to look at pretty much. For now, it seems like we're holding. And also, I've seen some big buyers step in here in the 35s, so. But he can't really get through, so still kind of hesitant on pulling the trigger here. We do see some bigger sellers, but the bid is very strong now. That's good. So you do want to see a strong, good bid, in my opinion. So we're still holding here above 35. So I think this is the last attempt to get price under. If we now again don't get it any lower than 35s, we're going higher. Can they break it? Nah, they just can't.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
They just can't, and we saw a huge buy volume come in here, okay, as well. So we do see the sellers trying to defend this area here. Entry is not the best here, but I really do think we can blow out here hard. No, that's what I don't really like to see it go against me here. No, I really don't like this trade anymore. I should cut it.
Order submitted.
Trying to cut here.
Order canceled.
Cut it for more loss than I wanted to be honest. No, it comes right back. I do see it reject here. So now can we clean it up? So 35 is so interesting here, but I don't really see any clear direction yet. It does seem like they want to push it down again here, but they just can't. That's at least what it looks like. Could see now we see the bid stepping up here. Clicking bid again.
Order submitted.
I'm still hitting again here in the 35s.
Order submitted.
Trying to get a feel here, chasing this a little bit.
Order submitted. Order fell.
Trying to get a feel here on 2 lots. I really want to have a
Order
one on
submitted.
here. The expected value on this trade is just so high.
Order submitted.
I do really see this blowing out. We're stuck here for so long on the 35s now, and we just can't break down. Now we see some big size hits. So big sellers are hitting here. It's getting me kind of nervous. Still staying patient here in this trade. Trying to stay patient. Really trying to stay patient here. I don't like holding trades so long, but no, Jesus.
Order
I'm
submitted.
taking one lot off here.
Order failed. Order cancelled.
So pretty
Order
much.
submitted.
Oh,
Order cancelled.
oh, Jesus.
Order submitted.
To me, this really should blow out now.
Order submitted.
Honestly, it's just not.
Order cancelled.
So that was a messy trade. Oh, Jesus, gonna take a quick break now. This was messy. This was getting, the expected value was getting so good here around here, so I was willing to hit with 2 lots because I really think we're gonna get this blow up. Now obviously it blows out, but yeah, no. Oh Jesus, I should have held it, man. Oh. Was looking so good, you know, and
Hallo?
hallo.
Du machst eine Pause?
Na, nur kurz mal durchatmen, weil meine Execution war schlecht auf dem Trade. Ich war zu ungeduldig. Just impatient, you know. Scheiße, Mann.
Der Pavel ist voll am Kommentieren.
Ja, voll. Hi, Pavel. Cool to see you back. Keine Ahnung, ist egal. Yeah, now we're breaking out. Fuck. That hurts. Fuck, that hurts. That hurts. That hurts. Shit. Ah. Jesus, that hurts. Ah. That's some pain here. That's honestly some pain I'm feeling right now. That's some pain, some real pain. I was just getting impatient here at 35, so that sucks. I was really getting impatient here. Now 40 was hit big, so we might see another push higher. Wow. It seems like it wants to hold here. We still see big buys hit the top of the range, so we're in for another leg usually. I'm just sitting on the sideline now for a bit, for 5 or 10 minutes or so. Yeah, obviously it breaks. Because I don't want to jump in right now. I'm still feeling emotional from my last trade, because I did see like 35 perfectly. I even went in with 2 lots, because just the expected value was just too good. It was like we were looking like we gonna blow out here. So I was willing to risk 2 stops, but yeah. Then I just got impatient, you know. I didn't have any reason to exit the trade, really. So nothing on the tape or Dome showed me that I'm wrong on this trade, you know. But I still I still exited because yeah, I got scared and I got impatient. So now I'm just feeling a little bit of the FOMO because this would have been 7 points for now, you know, on 2 contracts, which is good. It was a very good day for me, or it would have been a great day already. But yeah, whatever. And till these emotions don't cool down, you know, I'm not taking any other trades. So, but I'm still up for the day. I did pay a lot of in commissions already, so a lot of paper cuts. But I'm still up for the day, which is good. I'm still trying to stay patient here. So we did have the pullback. The deepest pullback for now was to 39.50. So if we break 49.50, we could be interested in so now at 39.50. What happens here if we break this? We could be interesting in shorts if we retrace, but for now it looks like it wants to hold here at 39.50. Does seem like we wanna get another leg higher here. We do see some big sellers hit here though, even below 40. Now we get immediately pumped back up. So this was kind of a bottom tick here. Do see a lot of sellers hit the 40s. Now we're back at 49.50 again. And we still see some sellers here really hitting and committing. But the bid is taking them well, so we did find a bid here. Now we ticked below, and we still see some selling here. Still a lot of sellers hitting the 39s, even some big size hit here. For me right now, this seems like we want to get back into this bell curve. We do if we paint the channel here. Right now we're getting to the bottom of this channel here. We're falling completely through. Back into the 36s. Top of this bell curve right now. We still see aggressive selling here. But we did find a bid here. Now I see some big buys commit here as well. I'm willing to long this here. Entry not the best. Should have entered around here on this low note. But I'm gonna write this up a little bit here. Oh nice.
Order failed.
I'm not here. And why not just for? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I exited on this pop here. Was good enough. Entry was not the best here. But here the 40s, so like could be place to turn again for price. So could have exited here. Can we hold a lower high now? A higher low now? 38. We'll see. Not for now. if we retest this again, the pop was indeed very strong here. We are finding a bid here, but we still see big sellers commit, so I'm not really interested in the long right now. I need to see some bigger buyers here to long this. At least one. Show me at least one bigger buyer here. Some mid-size buying. No, more selling here. They do struggle for now to break it. But we have some bigger size sellers hit here. Now we see some mid-size buyers hit, but they don't move it. Sellers are just relentless for now. Passive and active sellers. At least for now, both are standing their ground here. I don't want a long here because it could just flush. Now we're back again in the 35s. So the price we broke out from earlier. Can we hold here? Or are we just falling through? That's the question for now. No sign of really big buyers yet. But we do find a bid here. Sellers getting weaker. Running out of sellers here. Seems like.
Order submitted.
Trying to get a fill here and a long.
Order submitted.
Good. We could also just fall through here. But I do see finally some bigger buyers. And we're just going too fast back up after. Ah, Jesus.
Order submitted. Order
Trying to
canceled.
get out here and break even. I don't like this how we clearly broke below already. Nice. I mean, we could still go higher here. But for now, I don't know. Don't feel like getting stopped out here. So 33.75 was the low here. We do see some more mid-sized buyers here. 43.75 was the low here. Doesn't seem like we wanna go back there again, to be honest. bid is getting stronger and stronger here. Now it's pulling again. We have a lack of active sellers here, so selling pressure is... No, we have more selling pressure here. Okay. Selling pressure is increasing once again, but bid is strong in the lows. We do see some big selling here, but for now the bid is holding here. Okay, that was some aggressive back ticking here as well. So 33 is... Oh. Also it doesn't seem to me like we're getting aggressive here. A little bit slow on the trigger, but
Order
no,
submitted.
maybe here, like, don't want to be chasing. Too slow, fuck. Are we still right here in case we tick back? I guess we're not.
Order canceled.
Canceling this because if we fail at 35s now, we could just fall back in as well. So I don't like this trade anymore. Now we're falling back in. That's why I didn't want to hold this trade. Also, let this order out earlier. So now we did break here the small uptrend. We do have some selling pressure left here, but we do see some selling, so
Order
long in
submitted.
here. In my opinion, just the selling pressure is just running out, and the upticks are just way faster and stronger. So it's more likely for me to pop to the upside for now. I do think we're kind of running out of sellers here. No, making a new low, I don't like this. Can we break 45s? Give it one more try. Gonna move my stop here. I really want to see it just break to the upside. I'm just taking this. I want to see it pop now. Can we break 45s?
Order submitted. Order canceled.
I don't think we break it, but I'm taking my money. Oh. Ah, shit. Once again, should have just left it on. Then again, you can never know. Better off just taking your money. Now we're completely exploding higher. Here again in this footprint. Not so much interested in longing here because of all the big sellers that hit the 35s, to be honest. So I don't know. So I don't fully trust this one, even though it does look I would have maybe very often just been better off just hitting the bottom of the range. No, finally some bigger buyers here as well. It seems though like they somehow can break it. How much did we come back to? 35 exactly. Thing is, I don't really want to hit the top of this battle curve here. This was then such bad entry again, so I really want to hit at the 35s, but don't think we're gonna come back to 35. We do see some sellers sit here still, which isn't ideal. I would love to see volume thin out here a bit in order to take this long. We don't want to see so many sellers hit here into the 35s. They're just hitting this, hitting this, hitting. That's why I don't really want a long right now.
Order submitted.
Still trying to get a long fill here now. I do see some bigger buyers now finally stepping up, but also bigger sellers. That's what's kind of annoying here. Trying to stay patient here now. Trying to stay patient. Do not like to see volume pick up here. The bottom of this range. Now I really want to see it break. Now it has to go. It just doesn't.
Order canceled.
It's just not going. We do see volume pick up, but it's just indecision around 45s now. see volume pick up again. Now we see buyers commit. Even the highs, but we get immediately shoved back down. Now we're breaking out.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Do want to see it rip higher here. It has to go now. Don't want to see this come back again.
Order submitted.
Trying to get out here.
Order
Yeah.
canceled.
Good. Just taking a few ticks here and there. 37s. Where did we break out on volume? So they hit like 36.50, 37s, they hit hard, so around here. This was just the second wave higher, but around here they hit hard. Maybe could have 750 or so. Where are we now? Oh, Jesus. Back to 35. So. Very choppy today, but it was kind of but it's kind of what was expected for today, to be honest, just because of the CPI tomorrow, you know. Then usually it's always a choppy day if you have news on the next day. Oh, already $55 in commissions today. Jesus. More than 10 trades already. But staying consistent is what matters. Now 37s was where, also 36s, between 36 and 37 was this breakout from earlier. Okay, so like they hit hard till 38s. So they hit hard here, the buyers. So if we want to go higher, we want to see this hold here. But for now, it seems like we're finding a bid here. Might be in for another leg higher. Now we had immediately here rejection. Now again, just one contract traded here. Could mean one of two things. Either like this buyer here trying to get out now here, break even because he knows he's wrong and he tries to exit most of his position. $38.50 really seems to hold for now. Might be worth shorting here. Immediately. There's just nothing. Do we see anyone hit here? No one. Again. 38.50 again. Could have shorted here. A little bit slow again, once again on the trigger. So the 38.50 was pretty obvious that it's holding. Maybe we get another test there, but I don't think if we continue down, we shouldn't get all the way up to 38.50 now. The bid here is strong, but eventually it's gonna fail. Ah, man, shit. Yeah, the 38.50 was the place to short, to be honest. This would have could have turned maybe into a good swing here as well, because we're gonna get at least into the 35s again. So like a 3-point move or something like this, maybe more if we fall through. Yeah, 38.50. Shit. To be honest. But no problem. There's always a next trade. But this was like a golden setup. Like almost you could call it like A plus here in 38.50. This was really good. It was really looking good. So now we cleared out the 35s and grabbed the stops below it. Do we see continuation now and rejection at 35 and push it lower? Or are we gonna go back up? Oh, it seems like we're gonna go lower. So for today we opened 45, went down to 30, went up to 35, went down to 31, went up to 40, did 38, down to 35, up to 32, down to 35, up to 40, a little bit below 35, to 37, 35, 39, almost 40, 45, 49, 33. So this is basically like today in a nutshell. Okay, so today we like collecting volume around 35. We're breaking out in one direction, and then actually pretty fast. Like we so 35 is for now, for today. Like yeah, pretty much what you want to look at for either support resistance. Now once again traded below 35, so now we come obviously back to 35. Question is now 35 turning into resistance, or are we just blowing higher again? For now it seems we can go a little bit higher, but then once again we want to return to 35. Very choppy, in a very tight range today. Really hard to trade. Probably later when I rewatch today's footage, in hindsight it's not gonna be hard, but for now at least it's hard. So it's hard to get a read because we're chopping so long, we're not moving fast away from any point. Or we're stalling so long about around 35 that I'm eating a lot of paper cuts. So yeah, that's what. So we came up here to 36s, which was also like here, 36.50 was decent times. Now back to 35. Now we're going lower, that's the question. Are we continuing down now? Or is this all we got? Now we're holding above 35 again. For now, you could see this is a slight uptrend now and very small time frame, and you could either see this as a small uptrend and break now again to the downside, or you can see it also here like the right side of the V, which I also like to enter. But now since we broke this low node and we're still trading volume below 35 and not drying out, and it seems like we want to push back up, I do think we want to go lower here. But we do see some bigger buyers start to come in now. So probably gonna get one last retest or 245, 35s, and then maybe lower. So now we're gonna get the retest of 35. But we do see some volume here, okay, on the buy side. Some bigger buyers hit. Not just one actually, but still. 45 is the play today. Just fade everything back to 35. Could have made a lot of money today, just fading back to the 35. 35 is just a huge magnet today. So we got the retest of 35 now. Do we see some downside continuation? We do see some aggressive selling here into the lows. Did see a retest of this channel. Kind of thinking long here. Kind of think long here. Maybe. Should have. A little bit slow on the trigger right now. Now we come back to 35. Please come back. No. Just blasting higher. Now we're back at 36. Here should have entered just below 35. Now I would love to see a retest to 35 now and a hold. Just some drying out of sellers here on the way down. I want to enter on the top because we're probably gonna get sucked into the 35. No, we don't. Jesus. Don't really want to long this year. Longing this year would be chasing. Give me a retest at least to maybe here. It's just going higher. But I can't enter here. It's just ripping. It's just ripping higher. But now we grabbed all the liquidity and stops above this. Here as well. So now maybe back to 35s. But it does seem like on the tape right now, I can't short it back to 35s because yeah, we just see so much aggressive buying here. A strong bid, so it's impossible to short. But I don't really want to long it. Oh. Yeah, this is still going higher. But I don't want to long it here either because I don't like to join this late to move higher. because I don't really know where I'm wrong on the trade, because a pullback is expected at any time. So then I have problems exiting the trade and might eat the full 10 tick stop. And even then I might not be wrong yet, so that's why I don't like it. Gonna get a new footprint here now. So now it seems like it wants to hold here above these highs. Some it says selling now here. But we had a lot of really big guys hit here at the top of the range, so it should be in for at least one more leg higher. I don't think this is just gonna fall in here. The bid should be decently strong here as well. So at around 39 here. 50. Usually we should see another leg higher. So I expect at least one leg higher. So the bigger buyers can either take profit or get out at, so bigger buyers like this usually don't get stuck in a trade, so I do expect one push higher, at least liquidity crept, maybe then dump and falling. On the other hand, we do see now some bigger sellers here hit as well. But the bigger sellers, so the really bigger sellers here, not really getting this down that much. So I do really think we should see one pop, at least a pop to here, 4070 here, around here. We should see a pop to here, and then the question is this pop to here on volume, okay, whereas on institutional volume with big lot orders, or is it mostly retail stop? If we hit this on big size, I'm tempted to long it on a pullback. So now let's see, 144 lots traded here. So it does seem like a real breakout, but the offer is strong, so you gotta respect that, okay? It's not popping on 144 lots. Still see some big sellers commit here, but the bid is also strong here now. Yeah, but I don't trust this breakout now. So if you see that mixed size on a breakout, it's more often than not a stop loss hunt, okay, and then trying to get some retail buyers in. So I'm tempted to short this here. Do we? There's just, we don't see any really big buyers commit yet, okay? Still waiting for more big sellers and the bid to get weaker to short it. I'm not shorting this blindly, but I need the bid to get a bit weaker here. This does not look strong to me anymore. This doesn't look like a real breakout, and it does not look strong whatsoever. Really tempted. We are moving up fast, but we're not moving up fast on volume. It's more a pulling of offers.
Order submitted.
Fuck it, I'm
Order
trying
submitted.
it. Trying it short here. I do want to see it fall in now. I'm not holding on for this trade for really long. I really want to see this fall. Do see some bigger sellers now commit, but the bid is strong here. Can we fall?
Order
No, we're
canceled.
We're stalling. I'm just out here, just taking something. Still think we might be in to push lower, but it was a lot of size hit here, and the bid still took it, so. Yeah. Could have kept my trade on. But what do you want to do? Hindsight is 2020. Hindsight is 2020. So in my opinion, we should get a retest to 45 now. So I do think we're gonna get back to 45. Well, yeah, I think, yeah, 40 is interesting to short. I did short of 40 earlier, but I took profit a little bit, maybe too early. I already took profit at, I think, so I shot at 49.50 or something, or 49.75, and it took, after I see it fail and the fake breakout, and then I took profit too early. Yeah. And now I think we're gonna go back to 35. The offer is strong here. I don't see this pulling back too much. Maybe it does, but I really don't think so. So they are hitting it very aggressively. They're hitting the bid aggressive. The offer is hitting into the bid aggressively, and they're also strong here. And maybe we get a pullback, would be cool, but to 40, but I don't think so. I think we're gonna see 45 first. 45 is just such a huge magnet today. So in my opinion, we should get back to 35 first, and then we'll see. Then maybe a pullback to, I don't know. Although now it might be looking like it wants to pull back, but let's see. So we're pulling back a bit, but not on real volume. 39.50 was also like an interesting place earlier.
Order
I'm
submitted.
shorting off this.
Order submitted.
Might be a little bit early here, but I do think 38.50 is gonna hold, because I remember from earlier there were some big sellers sitting at this level. So let's see for now. Now I really want to see it fall. Moving my stop to break even here. I don't want to see it trade 45.50 again. Not feeling like giving back money today anymore. I just really want to see them step in here and push this down.
Order fell.
Anyways, whatever. Probably gonna hold, but could have also just taken the free ticks here. Was very high likelihood that we just fall through here, so it's fine. Okay, now let's see what happens at 40 or 49.50, let's say. Yeah. Price is struggling here.
Order submitted.
Hitting 39s again here.
Order submitted.
The bid is getting stronger here. Don't like this. So I like it that they hit.
Order submitted.
Trying to get out here.
Order canceled.
Took a kind of bigger loss here, but also the bait plays, but a little bit over trading here. Just I don't know. the bid is me. So personally, the bid is too strong for me here. This could retest the highs, or at least the highs from earlier.
Order submitted. Order
In
order
again
submitted.
here. See. I want to see it fall here. Why is the fuck is the so much mid-size hitting here?
Order canceled.
Overtraded here a little bit around 40, took some paper cut, small losses, which wasn't good. Should have trusted it right away, short of 40, but the bid was kind of getting stronger here. So yeah, I was out pretty much. Just for me personally, the bid got strong here. Also, all this mid-size buying here. I don't know. I think I'm calling it for the day though. It's decent profit, and I'm really like I'm feeling like I'm getting. I'm kind of starting to trade a little bit bad because I don't want to give it back. You know. It seems to me at least. It seems like I don't want to give any of this back I was made today, and that kind of makes me trade a little bit worse because I don't at this point, you know, being up like what's this, like 8 points after commissions and 9 points up on the day, you know. With 9 points up on the day, I don't know. I just don't want to get so my brain goes just like I don't want to give back any of this, which leads to cutting too early. Even for me, like I always cut early, but this is just even too early for me. I'm calling it. That's it for me. Would have 30 minutes left to trade here, but calling it a day is, I think, one of the calling it a day early is a hard how should I say it, like it's difficult to learn, and definitely being happy with what you made on the day. If you're happy with what you made, which I am, 9 points is great. 9.25 actually, but again I did pay a lot of commissions, so but still I'm up 9.25 points on the day, which is great, and I'm thankful, and I'm walking away just early today. So I think that's the best decision here. I'm gonna keep on watching the market a bit, but I don't know. I'm just turning off completely here. So I'm just gonna go spend some time with my girlfriend. Thanks everybody who tuned in for the stream today again, and I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, whatever. Evening if you're in Europe, because here it's already 5 p.m. Wonderful rest of the day if you're in US, and yeah. See you guys tomorrow. Also, I posted a video today about the comparison from futures to stocks to crypto to CFDs and stuff like this. In case you wanna check it out. Okay, so peace out. Stay green, everyone. Don't throw away your gains of the day. And see you guys tomorrow. Peace.